Namaste, dear students. I want to welcome you to our English virtual class of grade 5. Dear students, today we are going to learn interesting thing, So you have to be ready for that one. So to be ready, you have to take out your English textbook, turn Unit-5, and then you have to take out your exercise book, and then you should have your pen or pencil. Please take them out. Are you ready? Very good. Today we are going to learn something interesting. I have already told you. So before that one, I just like to show you the slide. We have a chant. We are going to recite it together, and then you have to guess what we are going to learn today. Are you ready? Well, now I am going to show you a slide. Please look at the slide. What do you see there, dear students? Yes, there is written, let's recite a chant. Please, you also read it once with me. Let's recite a chant. Now, you can see the picture. Look at, there is a house, there is a man, and you can find cat and rat, okay? So, what is the chant about? We are going to recite that one. And then, you will make a guess what we are going to learn interesting today, okay? So I am going to show you the chant. So have you seen it? Fine. Now you also please read with me, okay? Let's start. There was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence against a crooked stile. He bought a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. Dear students, which word is repeating here? Can you tell me? Well, the word is crooked. See, there was a crooked man, and he walked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence. See, in each sentence, there is the word crooked. Okay? So, do you know the meaning of crooked? Now, you will know it. Look at this picture. You can find, is this house straight? See, it is not straight. Our house is very straight, no? We should have a straight house. So here, you don't find the house is straight. The house is bending, Now, the meaning of crooked is, okay, it is not straight, bending. Now, look at the legs of this man. The man's legs are also not straight. This is crooked one, okay? The legs are crooked. And likewise, the house is also crooked. Likewise, the cat, rat, So the chant says that crooked. So it means, I think, you might have made a guess what we are going to learn. Can you tell me? Okay, now you check whether your guess is right or not. For that one, I am going to show you another slide. Now, again, I am going to show you pictures, okay? Now, read it with me. What do you see in the pictures? Have you seen the pictures? No. Now, I am going to show you, okay? Please, look at the picture. Now, this is the first picture, and this is the second picture. So, what do you see in the picture, my students? Fine. In the first picture, there is a girl. And in the second picture, there is a man. Now, you have to tell me about this girl's hair. You can tell me about this girl's nose, eyes, chin, and body also. Likewise, if you look at the second picture, here also you can find about the man's hair, and nose, eyes, chin, body. So you have to tell me about such things. So can you tell me what is the hairstyle of this girl? Please think it. Well, and what is the nose type here? The girl has what type of nose, Okay, and the body also, eyes also. Likewise, can you tell me the hairstyle of this man? Can you tell me what type of nose this man has? Can you tell me what type of eyes this man has? So it's very interesting, So today we are going to learn like those things. Now you can check your guess whether you are right or wrong. Can you say the shapes or types of their hair, body, nose? I have shown you two pictures of a girl and a man. And I have asked you the questions of their hairstyle, nose, eyes, so you can check. You might have thought these answers. See, the girl has long straight hair and the man has long curly hair, isn't it? Now another, see, the girl has slim body. She is not fat. She is thin, okay? Slim body. And if you looked at that picture, then you could find that man has a strong body, okay? Type of body. Then the girl has short nose and the man has a straight long nose. It means we have to use these types of words to describe our eyes, nose, hair, face, body, and sometimes dress also. So today we are going to learn. See, now if I ask you this question, can you tell me what type of body do you have? What type of hairstyle you have? What type of face you have? What is the shape of your nose? And what type of eyes you have? Can you tell me if I ask you? Oh, it's something difficult for you, isn't it? Now, today in our class, we are going to learn to describe these things. That is what we are going to learn, describing people, okay? Describing people. So I have already given you some ideas. Don't worry, dear students, I am going to teach you how to describe people, okay? So please watch me and listen to me very carefully. See, so we learn to describe people's what? See, first of all, we need to learn to describe people's body. What type of body? Whether that body is thin or fat or weak or strong, you have to describe looking at the body. Another, face. What type of face? For example, what type of face do I have? Is my face broad or oval or round? What do you say? So we learn to describe face also, okay? Next, can you tell me my hairstyle? See, how do you describe my hairstyle? If a person has long hair, how do you describe that one? So we learn to describe hairstyle also, okay? Then we learn to describe nose. Can you tell me what type of nose do I have here? Whether it is short nose or long nose or straight nose or pointed nose, what do you say? Don't worry, we will learn to describe the nose also, okay? Another, eyes. See, what type of eyes do I have? What type of eyes do you have? What type of eyes does your father have? Your mother have, your brother, sister? We are going to learn such things. And then, chin also. So, can you describe my chin here? What type of chin do I have? So, it's difficult, So, don't worry. I am going to teach you these things. So, is it interesting for you? Yes, it is interesting. Very good. Then, see, types of body. Now, I am going to show you the types of body. Don't forget to write these things in your exercise book, okay? See, what type of body is this? This boy is tall, okay? This boy is short. So if you want to describe someone's body, then you can describe the height, okay? So for height, you can say either tall or short. So you can write down these words. Types of body, you can write down tall and short, okay, in your notebook. Then, another, strong and weak, okay? So you can use these words to describe a person's body, strong and weak. So one, height, another, this one, okay, whether the man is strong or not. Strong and weak, types of body. Again, one more, I want to show you. See whether the man is, or the woman is, or the girl is, or the boy is fat or thin, or you can say slim. So at the same time, have you finished writing these things in your exercise book? Very good. Then Look at types of face. What type of face do you have? What type of face do I have? Please, you can think and tell me. We can use these words to describe our face. Okay, I want to show you. And again, you have to write them down in your exercise book. Okay. Look at this type of face. Okay, here is a dot line. This line shows that the shape of this face is round. Okay, so it means if someone has round type of face, then we have to use the word round to describe the face. All right. Another type of face you can find. Look at square. If you look at from here, I am showing you with my pointer. See, it looks like square. Okay, it looks like round. That is why this is round face, and it looks like square. That's why you have to say square face. Dear students, write these words in your notebook. Again, I want to show you some types of face. So what type of face is this? Can you guess? Please think and tell me. See, from here to here. What type of face is this? Now you can see this is, yes, long face. Once again, please tell me, this type of face is long face. Very good. Another type of face, look at. Can you tell me what type of face? Look at from here to here. See? This type of face is, yes, it is oval face. Okay? See, here is round, and at the edge of this one, it is tilting. Okay? So it is like oval one. So this is another type of face. Now, again, another face from here to here. What type of face is this? Check whether you are right or wrong. This is broad face, very interesting. Okay? Next one, now I want to show you, I want to teach you to describe our nose. What type of nose do we have? Okay? Do people have? You can use these words to describe the nose. Okay? Now you can see what type of nose is this one. Can you tell me? Now check whether you are right or wrong. This is straight, long, and thin nose. Okay, see from here straight, and it is long also, and it is thin also. Okay, that's why this type of nose is described as straight, long, thin nose. Okay, another type of nose. Now can you guess? See, it is long, but it is short. It is thin, but it is here from here to here. So what word do you use to describe this nose? Now again you can check whether you are right or wrong. It is short, broad nose. Okay, it is short and broad also. Short, broad nose. All right. Then again, say what type of nose is this one? This is, guess, it is like this one, like parrot type of nose. This type of nose is described as hooked nose. Okay, hooked nose. Here is slightly bending, like parrot type of nose. This is hooked nose. So is it clear? Have you written down these words in your exercise book? Very good. Then now we are going to learn to describe our eyes. What type of eyes we have. Okay, so for that one you can see what type of eye is this one. Can you tell me? Now check. It is small eyes. Okay, small eyes. Another type of eyes. What type of eyes? Now you can. It is small eyes, and it is, I think you might have already made a guess. It is sure. It is big eye. Okay, so it means while describing eyes, you can use, if the eye is small, you can use small. If the eye is, you can say big one, you can describe as big. Okay, big one. So another, this type of eyes. What type of eyes are these? See, these are bright eyes. Okay, bright eyes. Now again, we have another eyes. These eyes are dull eyes. Okay, these are bright, these are dull. So you can use these words to describe someone's eyes. Please Write them down in your exercise book. Then I want to show you again another eye. See, what type of eyes are these? I think it's quite difficult for you. Don't worry. I will teach you to describe these eyes. These eyes are described as wide apart, okay? Wide apart, So we have another type of eyes again. See, these eyes are close together eyes. These are wide apart and these are close together. Okay, these words are used. There are many other types of eyes, but I have just taught you these words, and you can search other words also to describe eyes. Okay, then now types of hair. I have already asked you what type of hair do I have, what type of hairstyle you have, what type of hairstyle does your father have, such things we have to describe. So for that one, these words are used to describe our hair. So can you tell me what type of hairstyle is this one? Now check. It is short, straight, very straight, okay, and short. This type of hair is described as short, straight hair. Again, I want to show you. Oh, what type of hair is this one? Like noodle, So it is described as long, curly, okay, long, and it is not straight, curly. Look at it is not. This is straight, but this hair is not like this straight one. It is curly, okay, curly. This type of hair is described as long, curly hair. Okay, some more hairstyle I want to teach you. Oh, so when you go to school, you make this type of hairstyle. So how do you describe this hairstyle? Do you know? Okay, don't worry. I'll teach you. See, these are plates. Plates, okay? We say chulti. Dui chulti bateko, no? Plates, okay? Plates. Another, you can find this type of hairstyle. See, can you tell me? This is fringe style. With fringe style, look at. This type of hairstyle is fringe one. Then another hairstyle, many of the let's say girls, women like to make this type of hairstyle. And can you tell me how do we describe this hairstyle? Now you again find the word to describe this word. I will tell you later. Now this type of hairstyle, look at, no hair at all. How do you describe this hair or head, Now I want to show you. This type of hairstyle is bun hairstyle, okay? This part, bun hair. And I think you can tell this one. This is, let's say, bald head, okay? Bald, no hair. Sometimes we shave our hair and sometimes naturally there won't be hair on our head. So you have to describe as bald head. All right. Then I want to teach you how to describe people's chin, okay? This part of our body, this part of our face. How do you describe? For that one, I want to show you a picture. See, what word do you use to describe this chin? Can you see? See, from ear to ear. What type of word? What word do you use? What type of chin is this? So this chin is, you can say, pointed chin, okay? P-O-I-N-T-E-D, pointed chin. Look at, dear students. If we have this type of, let's say, chin, this chin is described as pointed chin. Please write it down in your exercise book. Now I want to show you another type of chin again. That is, now this type of chin, look at, I have also this type of chin. So how do you describe your English teacher's chin? No idea, no? Don't worry. This type of chin is called, described as cleft, C-L-E-F-T, cleft chin. Okay? This type of chin is described as cleft chin. Please again write these words in your notebook so that it will be easier for you to describe people's chin. Okay? Again, one more type of chin I want to show you, and that chin is like this. Look at, this is chin and here is also neck. It seems to be a chin again, okay? So how do you describe this type of chin? Can you tell me? It's difficult, yeah? Don't worry. I want to tell you. Now, this type of chin is double chin, D-O-U-B-L-E double C-H-I-N, chin. So, this first type of chin is pointed chin, okay, pointed one. If it is like this one, it is cleft one. And if there seem to be two chins, this is neck part, and some people have this type of one. And if you find, then you can describe as double chin. Is it clear to you? Now, dear students, we are going to do some exercises, okay? You have learned, you have got the ideas, you have got the words to describe people, okay? For nose, for eyes, for hair, for face, So, I want to give you some exercises. You have to do that one. Don't worry, I am here to teach you, okay? Are you ready? Good. So, look at what is written here. Yes, describe the following people, okay? Now, I am going to show you a picture. This is a picture of a woman, and your work is to describe this woman. You can describe this woman in 2 or 3 sentences. If you feel difficulty, don't worry. You can describe her nose, her eyes, or hairstyle. You can simply write nose, then you can write what type of nose does she have, you can write. What type of hairstyle she has, you can write hair, and then you can write the word to describe her, hair. Okay, that is how you can do. And later on, I will show you how I describe this woman, okay? And that is what you have to learn. Have you finished writing? Very good. Now, you can read the description of this woman, okay? See, I have described her like this. She is an old woman, okay? She looks old, That is why I have written, she is an old woman. She has a long nose. Look at, she has long nose, or her nose is long, okay? So that's why I have written, I have described as long nose. And look at her hairstyle. What word did I teach you previously to describe this type of hairstyle? Yes, that is bun hair style, okay? And she is in blue dress. Dear students, so if we describe people's face, parts of the face, body, then you can describe person's dress also, person's age also. Look at, I have written here old woman, okay? And person's dress. Now you can read it like, she is in blue dress. Look at her sari, her blouse is in blue color. Okay, she is carrying a walking stick. All right, she is carrying a walking stick. So don't forget, we have described her, let's say, age, old woman. It means that when you describe a person, at that time you can describe that person's age also. Okay, then you can describe nose. See, I have written here long nose. Then you can describe his or her hairstyle. So this old woman has this bun hairstyle. That's why I describe as bun hairstyle. Then this woman is in blue dress. Okay, that's why I have written here, she is in blue dress, and she is also carrying a walking stick because she is old. Okay, that is how I have described this woman. Again, I want to show you another picture, and you have to describe that person. Okay, so are you ready? Very good. Now next picture for you is, see, men. See? So I have given you here again as an example. He is a fat man. He is fat, no? It means if I write here, he is a fat man, it means that description of a person's body. Okay? We are describing the person's body. Previously, I showed you that let's say tall and short, fat, then slim or thin, then strong, weak, So this man is fat. So I am describing this man's body, okay? Now, he has a short, broad nose. Look at his nose. Nose is short and it is broad also. I have already given you these words and you have already written down in your notebook also. So this nose is short and this nose is again broad, okay? That's why I have written he has a short broad nose. Okay, and again look at his eyes. What type of eyes does he have? Is it big or is it small, or you can say is it let's say bright or dull? What type of? Now he has small eyes. Okay, small eyes. He has a broad face. Look at his face. He has from here to broad face, That's why I have described his face as a broad face. And a double chin. Look at, here is also chin and the neck part is also here. So he has a double chin, okay? And he is in black pants. Look at his pant, it is in black color, okay? And his vest is in blue color. That's why I have described his dress as he is in black pants and blue vest. Once again, dear students, say you can describe something more about this person. This is just an example for you. So I have described his body, fat man. I have described his, let's say, nose, short, broad nose. I have described his eyes, his small eyes. I have described his face, look at broad face, okay. And then I have described his chin also, all right. Double chin, and you can describe his hairstyle also, okay, short hair. Then I have described his dress. So have you understood? So we have to describe the parts of our face and then type of body, and you can describe his or her age, and then you can describe the dress of the person also. Is it clear? If so, I want to again show you another picture. What do you see in the picture? A picture of a girl, okay? Again, I want to show you another picture. See, this is the picture. It seems that they are student and teacher, okay? Now, your work is to describe this student first, and then you have to describe this teacher. How do you describe? Please write it down in your exercise book. So again, if you don't have enough time right now, you can just write down student's nose. What type of nose? You can write the word. Student's hairstyle. You can write hairstyle and then the word that you use to describe this hairstyle, okay? And you can write down eyes and types of eyes, okay? Then you can write dress. This is how you have to describe this girl. Likewise, you can describe the teacher also. What type of, let's say, nose? Teacher's nose. Then you can write the word to describe our nose. You can write eyes. Then write the words to describe our, let's say, eyes. Then you can write the hair style, and then you can write the word to describe her hairstyle. Then you can, let's say, see chin. You can write chin and use the words to describe her chin. Okay. Likewise, you can describe her dress also. Please, you have few, let's say, seconds to write it down. Please try it. Have you finished? Well, now I want to show you, and you can check with me, okay? See, this is the description of this student. So this is how I describe her. And you also please read with me, okay? The student is young and slim. See, the student is young. She is not old, okay? So this was about her age, okay? And she is slim. It means she is not fat, okay? She is thin. That's why I have used the word slim to describe her body. Then she has a long face. Look at, she has a long face, okay? From here to here, long face, isn't it? Yes, that's why I have used the word long face to describe her face. Then her hairstyle. When you go to your school, at that time you also make this type of hairstyle, don't you? Yes. So this type of hairstyle is, let's say, plaits hair, chulti, you know. She has a pointed nose. Look at, her nose is pointed here, okay? That's why I have used the word to describe her nose, pointed nose. All right. Now I am describing her dress, and it is, she is in yellow frock. See, look at her frock. She is in yellow frock. The color of her frock is yellow, okay? Then, and blue half shirt. She is wearing half shirt, and that is in blue color, okay? That is how I am describing this girl. And at the same time, I have described her slippers also. See, she is wearing slippers. She is not wearing shoes. She is wearing slippers. This is how I describe this girl. And in this description also, look at, I have described her body, I have described her, let's say, face, I have described her hairstyle, I have described her nose, likewise you can describe her eyes, you can describe her chin, you can do so, okay? Then, again, about teacher. Now I want to show you. Look at the teacher. This is how I describe. And you might have also written down in your notebook, and you can check with me, okay? And somehow it can be different also. Don't worry. If you might have described our chin or maybe another part, okay? And this is just an example for you. The teacher is fat. Look at. The teacher is fat. It means, what do I describe her? I have described her body, okay? She is fat. Then she has a broad face. Look at. She has also a broad face. All right? Broad face. Then it means I have described her face. Then she has a short pointed nose. Look at. Her nose is short and it is pointed also. That's why I describe as short pointed nose. Okay? And she is carrying a book. In our previous picture, the old woman was carrying her walking stick, okay? But here, the teacher is carrying a book, okay? She is in a colorful sari. Look at. She is in her colorful sari. The sari is in colorful, means many colors there. So, I have described her dress also. She is wearing slippers. Here also, she is not wearing the shoes. She is wearing the slippers here. That's why I have described her dress also. So, dear students, from here, from these pictures, what you have to understand, if someone asks you to describe people, at that time, you have to describe that person's face and the parts of face. The parts of face are, let's say, eyes, nose, chin, these things. And then you can describe hairstyle, and then you can describe body, okay? Then you can describe age, you can describe, let's say, dress also. This is how you have to describe a person. Is it clear to you? Well, if it is very clear to you, then I want to give you a work, and that is home assignment. See, this means homework. I am going to give you a homework. You have to do it, and then you have to show your English teacher, okay, when your school opens. Is it clear to you? So can you guess what is the exercise for you to do as your homework? Yes, it is. Now read it please. Describe your father. See, it means you can describe your father, or you can describe your mother, or you can describe your brother, or you can describe your sister, or you can describe your friend or your English teacher, or you can describe your uncle or aunt or anyone else. And if you have time, it is better to describe these all persons in 3-4 sentences, okay? You can describe father in 3-4 sentences. You can describe your mother in 3-4 sentences. You can describe your brother also in 3-4 sentences, likewise, so that you will have more practice, okay? And if you have more practice, then you learn better to describe people. Is it clear? Dear students, I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I also hope that you might have better understood describing people, okay? This much for today. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.